what you guys had to overcome and how you played this game. And then you passed Romo for not only passing yards but also comeback wins in Cowboys history tonight.
This particular show is very important because sometimes, especially during times of battle like now, it's easy to kind of not stop and celebrate and say, man, hold on, wait. Our boy Dak Prescott achieved a big milestone. And sometimes while that greatness is in front of you, you need to recognize it, right? A lot of us make the mistake of, especially when people pass away, that's when we want to honor them. When they retire, that's when we want to remember them. But the reason why I've been so team aggressive this year, saying that Jerry needed to be aggressive at the trade deadline, that's why I'm glad he was. Because Dak is not going to be with us forever. And people need to stop right now and smell the roses. And this is the reason why we have to be aggressive. And that's why I want to stop right now and say, we need to recognize that we're dealing with the best of greatness. And it's been a lot of greatness in the quarterbacks of the Dallas Cowboys. So, strong names, right? Romo, very well accomplished, very, very accurate, very, very smart. Aikman, very, very accomplished, very, very accurate with the football. Played very, very big in big games. And then the original, right? Staubach. So when you're dealing with Staubach, you're dealing with somebody that's Captain America, a part of the Cowboys that was a wholesome, clean, winning Cowboys. And yes, Dak is better than all of those guys. So I definitely want to stop and say and do this particular video about the success that Dak is having, because he went through a lot of toxic stuff too. He did, and he started going through it when he passed Romo. That hurt a lot of people's feelings. And let me be honest, I didn't expect it to be like it was. I'm being all the way honest. I remember I was talking to one of my good friends, Anthony. And, we from Dallas. And I wasn't really on social media like that in 2016. So, I was riding from Dak early. Like, man, this young bull hot. Like, I'd rather go with the guy that's hot right now. And my boy Ant was like, no. And I was like, what? He said, now, if he be Pitt, I'm going to ride with him. But, boss, he told me straight up. I didn't believe him. He said, boss, this fan base ain't going to forgive him if he take out Romo. I said, nah, bro. This dude, nah, bro. Cowboy Nation want to win. Nope. My friend was right. When he took out Romo, and he took out Romo fair and square, he did. And I'm of the opinion that was best then and now. Some people say, I think Romo should have took over. Why? No. That very year, Dak took them on a run that was better than any one of Romo's run. Romo won at best 10 games straight. Rookie Dak had 11 wins straight. So, and he broke 10 all-time records as a rookie. Bro, you know what? Romo, I'm sorry, bro. You got to sit down. To me, that's how I saw it. But guess what? A lot of people saw it different. And it's divided us to this day. So, yeah, it was a very good day when he passed Romo, because I saw the toxicity. It's people right now that's still active in Romo versus Dak groups. And they actively hate on Dak. Actively. It's YouTube channels that exist only to be Dak antagonists. I knew they was going to have a bad content year this year. Once they got Pickens, I said, oh, man. I said, them dudes ain't going to do no content this year. And sure enough, they channels are quiet. quiet. It's hard for them to do content. So yeah. And then when he broke Romo's record, he did it in the sweetest way. He did it anti-Romo. He did it with a comeback on the defending champs and passed Romo and put himself back in the MVP race. It just passed everybody. Yeah. And he go pass him in touchdowns too this year. This is the other part. He did it in way less games. And see, yeah, he did it in way less. Matter of fact, 23 less games. So it is, listen, I ain't saying nothing crazy when I say Dak is the best out of all of our franchise quarterbacks. He is. He is literally and easily the best out of all of our franchise quarterbacks. No, Bull's not Aikman. Aikman too. Aikman too. Let me first start with the easy one out the group. Romo, the easiest one out the group. Easily. All right. So if I take a look at Romo, right, let me see if I can play with my little tool. That was wrong. I don't want that one. I want this one. There we go. Boom. So obviously we can see now that it's 23 games specifically, right? Let's check the boxes. They QB record, I would say that's close to the same. I'm going to give that to both of them. But completion percentage, Dak. Passing yards, Dak. Passing yard average, Romo. Passing yard per game, Dak. Passing TDs, Romo. But it will be Dak by the end of the year, so I'm going to say Dak. Way less interceptions. Oh, Lord. A better passing rating. Oh, Lord. He kill him on rushing attempts. Tear him up on rushing yards. On rushing average. On rushing TDs. And on fantasy. Man, you winning if you got Dak. That's an easy one. I'm talking about take it easy on my back.
Take it easy on my back.
So that's an easy one. Like, I knew that wasn't going to take me no time. Then, though, look at Dak compared to everybody. Let me get my toe again. Dak. All right, let me look at Dak. So Dak, oh my God. So he got way less interceptions than Tony Romo. Look how many interceptions Troy Aikman threw and Roger Staubach. So you talking about somebody with more production and less mistakes. It's kind of easy to make the clear assumption that Dak is better than all those guys. And remember, he's doing it in less games. Man, this is kind of easy, especially when it's just what it is. I don't know what to tell you. See, because some people go say, look at the rings. I mean, if that's how you want to judge it, who got the most rings? Fine. If that's how you judge it. The way I judge it is, which quarterback could I drop in any era? If I could drop a quarterback in any era, how would that person be? And would they still be who they are or better? I'm making a case that you could have dropped Dak in any one of the eras and you would have got the same success or better. If you drop Dak on those Romo teams, you get the exact same success. I almost guarantee you better. Especially because Dak protects the ball better. If you drop Dak into Aikman's talent pool that was on his team, you get the same success. I guarantee better. I guarantee it. Especially with Aikman. Boss, how could you say that? Nobody had more talent around him than Aikman. Nobody. And this is no diss to Aikman, because I love Aikman to this day. I love how he's straightforward. He's always spoke his mind. He always chased greatness. He want to be great. He always wanted to be great. And he's still great. At the same time, when I'm talking about Dak, if you drop Dak on that Cowboys team, I really want y'all to hear me out, because this is an easy case to make. It's easy. Aikman had the number one defense for over 4 years. See, what you starting to see with Dak right now is what you just saw with that comeback on Philly is what Dak is capable of if Dak has a defense. See, a lot of people like to say garbage yards. No. That's called battling back. See, when we lost to Green Bay, they had 6 consecutive 7-point drives. If the defense would have got just 3 stops, they would have came back and won that game because of the talent of Dak. So yeah, I'm saying, and I'm not blinking, that if you gave Dak the number one defense for 4 years and all of his weapons was first rounders like Aikman, he go win you 3 to 4 Super Bowls like Aikman. For sure. Playmaker, first rounder. Kevin Williams, first rounder. Harper, first rounder. Emmett, first rounder. The number one offensive line and the number one defense, all on one team. You telling me if you gave Dak that, he not walking away with 3 to 4 rings? I'm certain he is. So I want to take this time to acknowledge what he's done. And because it's good to do that in life. A lot of us don't do that enough. We get so caught up, honestly, in fighting for, gain and being aggressive that we sometimes don't pause and say, hey, man, good job. Do that to yourself and do that to people around you. Today is Dak's time. And I want to say good job, Dak. Way to be the best quarterback for Dallas of all time. And let's stay aggressive, because one day it's going to come to an end. And I want to be the person that said I was a good steward of Dak. This stream is brought to you by Sleep App. Go for a Hail Mary on your sleeper picks and win up to 100 times your money. Use promo code BCS, and Sleeper will 100% match your first deposit up to $100 instantly. Also, make sure that y'all like and subscribe to this channel. I'm going to continue to drop you a lot of content. Get ready for some Kansas City content. That's not going to be an easy matchup. That's also, to me, I'm going to give it away some, not the type of game that you want to forsake points. You don't want to play with that offensive coordinator. You want to get your points. You want to be greedy that game. So make sure y'all look out for some more content before we play on Thanksgiving. I want to thank everybody for always supporting Boss Cowboy Sports. Until the next time, I'm out.